Right, yeah.
It was like 10. It was like 12.
Yeah, it was the midnight showing.
And then it was like 1:30 when like the movie.
Holy
or
shit,
like
dude.
1:20,
We're good.
1:15.
I thought that was a Fast and the Furious movie, but it was Transformers.
Yeah, and it was like 2:15 when the movie
Yeah,
came back, and I passed the fuck out. I mean, I was like, I'm done.
Holy shit! I thought that was one of the because we went to all the Fast movies too, but
It was school. It was a school day, man.
Exactly,
You know,
yeah.
woke up at like 6 a.m.
I know,
Like,
yeah.
I was tired.
Jesus, that's right. But yeah, I remember that you could
Yeah.
see it fucking
Yeah.
on the projection.
I
I
also
was like,
held popcorn. Like, it was just dunzo.
oh shit,
That was Alderwood, I think.
that was
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we're running.
Are we? I can't hear my
Oh, I'm pretty quiet right now.
Oh yeah, I turned your things down because I didn't want that.
hello. Okay, cool.
Turn my headphones
Thank
up
you.
louder.
I have no
there you go.
snare in my headphones. Where
the fuck is my snare? Yeah,
Thumb run
that's good.
Yeah, let's do it.
before the show.
Just I wish I could join you. I don't say why I wish. I could. I just choose not to.
All right.
It's a new battery.
Woohoo! Let's rock, dudes.
And roll. Good morning.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
Good
Woo!
evening.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Benchwarmers Podcast. It is Sunday, May 23rd. What episode is this? 12?
Yeah. This is
12.
Shout out to
Didn't change the jerseys,
shout
whatever.
Out, shout out to the 12s out there.
Yeah, shout out to the 12s.
We're a little like frazzled right now. to be
Dude,
honest with
I'm nervous.
you. a little late podcast
Yeah.
recording. We're frantically running around a little bit because we had a cancel segment.
Yeah.
No hockey this weekend. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, sorry.
Maybe next weekend.
Sorry. Well, that stuff's coming, guys. We're going to be big Kraken
We
fans.
honestly wish we could speak it,
Yeah.
talk into existence.
Right.
But we know nothing about it.
Very little.
I know
Very
that
little do I know.
that they fight,
Yeah.
and that's cool.
And that's awesome. That's why I'm really
And that's
excited
about
for
yeah.
it.
And so yeah,
And the fact that we could have some instant success
yeah,
because of what the Knights
yeah,
did
for
and
sure.
have continued
And
to do.
What we want to talk about was the playoffs.
Yeah.
And because it's awesome.
It's
Playoffs are really
people
cool.
people say it's the best playoff system,
And
not
I've been
system,
watching
but the
some
best
games,
playoffs.
and I guess we can just talk a little hockey.
Yeah, I guess
We've
this
been
is
watching
it.
like
We're
a
already
little. I've been watching some games, and like it's just so many overtimes.
It's exciting.
Yeah, and there's fighting and cross checking, and
good. Yeah,
it just seems cool. And then we were going to talk some Kraken,
yeah,
and
'Cause they're
There's
coming.
an expansion
Everyone knows.
draft, and
yeah.
there's a real draft, and
We have the 3rd overall pick, so I looked
Yeah,
up prospects and
so-
stuff, and man, it's another sport to obsess about. So
yeah, I'm excited.
I'm fucking all in.
I'm excited. What I'm not excited about are the Mariners.
Fuck them, dude. Look like a little league team this weekend.
Yeah,
They got grand slammed on.
yeah. How many grand slams this weekend? 2? I don't know.
I lost count.
God, Tatis, pretty good player.
You know, it was
They had
the
a homer
fact
before
that
Yeah.
we didn't even try. I feel like. I mean, it wasn't even.
Did you
close.
see the lineup
What was
we-
the final? What was the final like? What was the aggregate for the weekend?
Oh my God, 40.
To 7,
I don't know. We scored 7 runs.
maybe.
I thought it was like 5 or 6.
I was trying to. Yeah, exactly. I was trying to give us 1 or 2 more. Bad. It was really bad.
Dude,
I mean,
17 hits, 16 runs on
and-
Friday.
honestly, it kind of coexists with some other issues on this team right now.
It's a domino effect. Yeah.
COVID had a little outbreak on the team,
Yep.
and it was on the in the bullpen. Don't know who exactly was infected.
I do.
Oh,
I've got Robert Duggar, Anthony Misevich.
Well, but do you know who
Drew
actually? Do you
Steckenrider.
know actually who got?
Oh,
yeah, I don't know.
sorry.
I don't know who got.
who is the guy?
Who got?
I'm sorry,
who
but
tested positive and
Right.
then was around him? I don't think they're allowed to say. The player has to say. So
that's right. And
yeah,
I
know for sure.
Yeah.
And then your 4. There's 4 names. You
Yeah.
repeat them one more time.
I've got Robert Duggar, Anthony Misevich, Drew Steckenrider, and Will Vest.
Yeah.
Placed on the injury
Yeah.
list.
And those are 4 bullpen arms. That's half your bullpen right there.
Literally.
That's half
You've
your
got
bullpen
8.
right
You've
there.
got 8 arms, and 4 of them are out.
And we spoke on this a couple weeks ago.
Yes, we did. On how this could be a
Ryan
possible
Davis
problem.
wrote a big article on this. Shout out to Ryan Davis. He's
Mm-hmm.
always great. About how the Mariners were one of the least vaccinated teams against COVID in the MLB.
and you just
And they
Me and
weren't,
you
they
looked
weren't
at-
budging either.
Right.
They weren't budging. Scott Service was trying to get them as much info as possible. There, he was inviting doctors. He was inviting people in to talk
Right.
about it.
to educate and say, hey,
we're
this-
not budging at all. They were the least vaccinated. They weren't even supposedly close to the 85%.
And we don't know what that means, but if you're 30 out of 30 for vaccination,
Yeah.
you know that the 85% threshold. If you're not even close,
Well, if that's four players right there,
right,
just in your bullpen,
exactly,
Just
one
in your
position
bullpen.
group, yeah,
that
exactly,
seems
yeah.
pretty heavy.
Man, I'm Yeah, we talked about it. We texted each other. I'm like, this is gonna bite us. It's gonna happen,
and it did bite us.
We're gonna have an outbreak, and I thought, we thought it was gonna be Haniger and Lewis. We're gonna lose like our stars. Well, we've had injuries too.
Yeah.
Added to that, like actual injuries, not COVID injuries. But man, I'm super
That's
disappointed.
Why get vaccinated and try to prevent something else that's gonna happen.
Exactly.
Other than injuries.
Yeah, and it's not, man. It's
and
not
just real life shit
there's,
too.
Yeah,
just
there's other people inside of that facility that are not players that you could be affecting, that you're around all the time. And I know they're probably, I don't know how they are with masks and stuff,
and
but compared to last year,
the minor league system for the Mariners are doing really well being vaccinated. Almost everyone's being vaccinated.
Yeah.
So all the young guys are being smart about it.
Yeah.
But the guys
I don't know what
up in the system right now just do not want it for some reason, and it's hit it.
I know.
And hopefully it doesn't hit anyone else on the team.
Right.
That's the big thing.
Hopefully this is it, and hopefully we'll just get it out of here.
And like, I mean, like when the news broke,
you texted me,
I was like,
or us, I should say.
If it's like any of the young guys,
right,
and they have to sit out for like 2 weeks,
right, and miss that
mandatory, right?
Big,
2 weeks mandatory.
Exactly, and miss some time, and like that's important time for them, especially with this weird COVID season last year.
Exactly,
like, they gotta get this time. So like but luckily, it wasn't.
Right. It wasn't
I'm
one
not
of our
saying like
our futures of our.
Thank God it was the bullpen.
Exactly.
COVID,
Yeah.
But like
that sounds kind of
no, exactly. I'm not saying
a little
that.
dark.
I'm not saying that at all. But like
sure.
They escaped a little bit.
Yeah.
They did escape a little bit.
You bet.
But they got to be safe.
Absolutely.
We'll play devil's advocate. I know we already talked about this before.
Shoot.
For the sake of the podcast.
Yeah.
What do you guys say to the Yankees players that are vaccinated? And there's like 9 of them that were vaccinated that got the virus.
I will say that those are that, in my opinion, that's an anomaly.
Yeah, I think the numbers point towards like,
and the fact that if you do test positive, asymptomatic, not going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Very hard to spread after that if you are vaccinated too.
Yeah.
So that's all I can really say.
Yeah.
But I get that. Great question.
And there's also
because it's a truth.
There's
It's a
also
truth to it.
different variants popping up every now and
Exactly.
then too, so you just never really know. So
right, and we've known that. Yeah,
And
we've known about the
vaccines can
variants.
protect against every single one of them.
Right.
So who knows?
Yeah.
But and listen. I know that it's a personal decision. I get it, but I feel like if you're playing a team sport and you're around these guys every single day in a clubhouse, and like things can get easier if you do get the vaccination percentage up.
That's what they're trying to do.
It just seems easy, man.
Yeah.
But for some reason,
listening to Service talk about it.
He's bummed.
When that thing came out, he just knew that this was going to happen, and it was probably going to be sooner rather than later. And here we are.
I think everyone kind of knew it was going to happen.
3.5 weeks since that article came out, and here we are with a problem.
And I think what sucks is like for the past, since 2002, we've been waiting on the front office and like the coaches to like build this team. They finally did. They kind of did their job.
Sure.
They've got a decent product on the field. Like it's not great, but it's decent enough to be excited about.
We have guys in place that are going to be a part of our
now
future.
the actual team are shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, so it's kind of like
It's like,
I
what
get
the
it. The
fuck,
other
dude?
shoes
It's
on the
like-
other foot almost.
We can't get anything right.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It's
we just
pathetic.
continue to shoot ourselves in the foot.
No
and
doubt.
Fuck ourselves over.
Exactly. And
Welcome to the Seattle Mariners.
Yeah, welcome to being a Mariners fan for better half of 2 decades. I will say, like you said, you already touched on it, but with how important these at bats are for our young guys and innings pitched and all that for the young pitchers, and if they were to have this stuff taken away, like what if Kelnick got it? What if he was a close contact, whatever? So he misses out on at bats. And if all I've heard is how is DePoto saying we want to get these guys to 500 to 1,000 at bats, and then we'll know what kind of product
Especially
we have.
after that weird half season last year,
which was just weird. The 2015 Astros didn't have to go through 60 games the year before, so it's hard to. Then that's who we're compared to with certain pieces and stuff, but. Man,
that's a little fork in the road for development, man. When you get that short season like that, and if you get injured, that's just a bunch of forks in the road to take.
Exactly. And I was talking to my dad about it, and obviously him and me, watching Kelnick's debut, 0 for 4 or whatever it was, I was just like, man, it sucks that we can't get a guy that just comes in and just fucking tears the cover off the
next
ball.
night.
And then the next night he does, and now is he hitting?
I don't know.
150?
Yeah,
I don't know. But
We probably knew it was going to happen.
Exactly, and you have your examples that everyone talks about. Trout struggled, Bregman struggled, Correa struggled. Cool. All right, this is my guy. I've waited 20 years for these prospects. The Astros made the World Series in 2005. No, totally. Got swept. Doesn't matter. Made it. So just
one more excuse for Kelenic. Kelenic. He has no protection.
Exactly.
Other than
zero. And I'm sorry to point out.
Even Lewis isn't helping.
Yeah. No, nobody is.
I know.
Who's hitting?
I mean, Haniger's sort of hitting.
Sure.
But
league leader anymore, I don't think. But yeah, he's been great, and it's awesome to see. I didn't expect it. I don't want to say that sounds kind of unfair, but I thought he was just going to go off and be that 2018 Haniger that we saw.
Yeah, I think we were hopeful.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, it sucks. Even with Gilbert struggled in his second start, I thought I was going to see a better thing, but man, his fastball wasn't blowing anybody away. And I'm not here to throw stones or anything. I know it's a long process and you can't expect results immediately. And I'm just I've been itching for good baseball in this town for more than half my life. So it's just
20 years.
Yeah, and man, you go back, we're not in our 50s or 40s like some people are that I talk to.
2001 was probably one of the most memorable years of my life.
Period.
I feel like.
Period.
Just for baseball,
yeah.
I just feel like for my life in general. Like, I just remember just being very happy that year. Just Mariners winning every day. Going to school the next day and reenacting the Mariners and always talking about the Mariners.
Yeah. No doubt. Now it's tough to watch. We look like a little league squad against probably a World Series participant.
The Padres are a good team,
no doubt,
a really good team,
very great team, and
top 5 in MLB, top 3 maybe.
Yeah,
but fuck,
I think they're number 1. They have the best record. Took it over today.
That's true. They definitely top. They could be number 1.
Yeah,
but fuck, we really just put up a fight at least.
I know
something at least one game.
Yeah, just looking at the lineup today, I'm just like, man, you've got that.
Nottingham was in there.
Not Mayweather. What's the guy from?
I think Mayweather was.
Is it Mayweather?
Yeah.
He came from the Astros. We signed him. Jack Mayfield.
Oh, Mayfield.
Yeah, Mayweather. Yeah, it just goes to show.
Was Nottingham in the lineup today?
Not in line. Yeah, just got here.
Catcher or first base?
Catcher.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's at first base yesterday.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Which is great to see.
But yeah, just looking at that lineup, and I'm like, man, you're going to go up against Machado and Tatis and all the players.
Have you seen Jacob Nottingham's transaction log?
No, but I bet it's
probably 30 transactions in his entire careir.
Wow,
he's just been.
He was with the Brewers.
Yeah, but he's been
but he's been cut and
he's been cut by the Brewers, waived
designated
by the Brewers
for
and
assignment.
The Mariners, like countless times. Each team.
What a whirlwind! That's crazy. Yeah. Well, shout out to him. I don't even know how I didn't watch a lot of baseball this weekend, but man,
you didn't miss much.
Yeah, exactly. So I just see the final score and I'm like, well,
yeah, you didn't miss much.
Cool. Comes across my phone. I'm like,
yeah,
right.
just hopefully the Mariners can get their acts together and figure it the fuck out and.
Figure it out off the field, figure it out on the field. Yeah. That's all I'm asking for. I know that's pretty much everything you can ask for.
Yeah,
but,
I'm not sure. Yeah, it's funny. Probably about 80% of our Mariners content on this podcast has just been negative.
Oh, 80? That's your threshold? I'm going to go 90.
Yeah, probably. I try to be more friendly again.
Exactly, yeah. You see, you're trying to see? There I am.
It's just sad, man.
That's funny,
It's just sad. It's just sad.
No question.
Let's just change topics.
All right.
Fuck the
Go to a different sport, yeah.
Another playoffs happening right now is the NBA playoffs.
Yeah?
And it's been pretty fun. Today's been a bunch of games on.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier today, we had the Sixers Wizards.
Yep.
Sixers won that game, pulled it out.
I saw that, yeah.
And then we had the Lakers lose to the Suns.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we had, right now, I think we've got the Knicks playing the Hawks.
And I heard they're playing well right now. Spike Lee's out of his mind.
86-83. 6:58 left in the fourth quarter.
There we go. It's cool to see New York. We already talked about that a couple weeks ago. It's just
in the
cool.
Garden.
Yeah, it's just cool.
It's cool.
It's cool. And Derrick Rose, he had a really cool Instagram post talking about. I don't want to get into it. It was just awesome. It was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, Derrick Rose is a good.
Was it motivational? Or something?
Yeah, super motivational. It was like, could you imagine? Okay, no, I guess I'll just. No, okay, yeah. He posted he's like, imagine you do something. You pour your blood, sweat, and tears into something for 10 years, and then all of a sudden you are not washed up, but you are you're showing your vintage self where he's playing his 2011, 2012 seasons, 11 MVP. It's it's kind of weird to hear and stuff, but he just uses it as motivation, just saying, okay, you guys want to see my vintage self? I still have it. I'm only, 32, 33, I think he's 30, 31.
Really? Yeah. He's only been in the league for 10 years? I thought we were in high school.
No, he was in 2010 he debuted. No, 9. 08, no, 09.
09.
08, 09 was his first year because he played at Memphis from 07, 08.
Yeah.
Lost the championship, missed some free throws.
Yep.
And then he got drafted number 1 overall to Chicago.
Hometown.
Hometown.
also hit some
The biggest shot.
Yeah,
One of the biggest shots in
shot.
college football or college basketball history.
Yeah.
Long time.
Fuck.
But I'm saying it took him a couple years to get to that MVP level, even though he was already great those first couple of years. And then he wins MVP, youngest MVP ever. And it's just saying 10 years later, now they're saying, showing his vintage self. I'm like, man, it's not that long ago.
And what I love about like Derrick Rose is like he's a comeback story.
No question.
And like you gotta love comeback stories in sports.
Yeah.
And like I think, exactly. And he learned how to play with a kind of a bum knee a little bit.
Yeah.
He learned to be kind of a more pass first point guard,
No question. He learned
to run an offense instead of being the first scoring option, which is cool to see.
Yeah.
That and like when he knows that he's got to adjust his game to be like successful in the NBA.
Exactly. Yeah.
Sean Livingston did the same thing too. So like, not as well because he was catastrophic.
Yeah. That could have been ended his,
Shout out to those kind of guys who like, they transform their games.
Yeah.
To
no doubt.
To keep going, to have long NBA careers. So
absolutely.
Shout out to those
guys.
Yeah. I did want to talk about the playing games though.
Sure. I'm down. You want to know if we
I was
like them?
confused at first. Like
like if you lose, are you out or do you get a second chance to get in?
Like before the playoffs started, I was like, oh shit, I gotta go look this up.
Yeah,
because I was like, oh fuck.
When I hear playing game, I'm like, you have to win, and
I was
you're
thinking
in.
It was like 9 and 10,
right,
or like 8 and 9,
right.
Playing.
I thought the same exact thing.
Like last year,
right?
Like last year in the COVID tournament,
right? The bubble, yeah,
the COVID bubble. But now it was like 10 plays 9, and then 8. Or no, I'm sorry. Who is it?
Yeah, you're right.
No, 10 plays 9, right?
Yeah.
And 8 plays 7.
Yeah.
And then
whoever loses those games plays the loser of the other games, and then those two play, and then whoever wins gets in.
But those two, it's double elimination.
Exactly. So the two people that won, the Lakers who won, and
it's just too complicated.
I know it's tough.
It's just too complicated to get into one matchup that most likely that team will lose.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you mean like playing the 1 seed?
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I got you.
I honestly would love to see an 8-9.
Oh yeah.
Playing like they did last year.
Sure.
And like, let's be honest, both the 10 seeds lost this year, anyways.
Exactly.
The Spurs didn't really look that competitive, and the Pacers didn't look competitive whatsoever
at all. They looked lost.
No. I'm sorry.
No, Charlotte. Excuse me. Sorry.
Still, same thing though. Yeah. They didn't look competitive at all either. Nope. So like. Maybe we can just stick with 8-9.
Yeah. I wonder if they're looking at this like obviously it's a cash grab. We know that it's it's more TV time and stuff.
8-9 Warriors Lakers.
Sure.
And that was a great game.
That was your
cash grab. And that was your cash grab of the round.
Exactly, yeah.
Those are two good teams.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Just having one game rather than
multiple games. Just have the 8-9 play to play the 1 seed.
Sure.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I thought.
That's what I think it should be.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I wonder if they're looking at this and if they would change it, if they just see how this year went and seeing like the reception that it's gotten, which I don't even know if it's positive or negative at this point.
I haven't seen
Is it
much
positive?
reception.
Okay,
I mean, I think
me neither.
More basketball people won't. They like it.
Yeah.
So I get that.
And obviously certain markets are going to like it a lot more than others, but I feel like if they're in the playing games.
Yeah. So we're saying the number 10 seed last year or the year before would not even been in the playoffs.
Well, in the COVID tournament, they no 10 seed made it.
Mm-mm.
And then
they only invited how many teams went to the bubble? The playoff teams?
And 16. Oh, right.
Well, the 9 seed made it last year because they finished 4 games within the Blazers. It was the Grizzlies. Right. So there was like a rule that if they finished like 3 or 4 games within the last seed,
I remember that.
But no 10. There's no 10. It was just the 9 seed.
Right.
And so there was one playing game last year where it was the Grizzlies and the Blazers.
Sure. Yeah, I remember that.
And honestly, I don't think it has to be like a playing game where if it has to there's a game spread, like a win spread between the two teams.
Yep.
I think there's just to be a playing game between an 8 and 9 seed. That's it. Like, it doesn't matter between the wins or anything like that.
Sure.
But I just feel like the 10 seed that you're putting in there,
it's just
they're not good.
Yeah.
They're not good.
It's going to be an uncompetitive game.
Yeah.
Is what you're,
And if they do make the playoffs.
And exactly, then they're going to get swept.
Blown the fuck out by. And like, if you just keep it to 8 and 9, you still get really good matchups.
Yeah. Sure.
I mean, you get really good matchups. So I don't know.
Or you get rid of them completely and just say, hey, you want to play in? Why don't you make the playoffs?
What if they just did not a round robin, but East and West, and just a whole thing until the finals, double elimination.
Well, you could just do March Madness style.
Yeah.
Or bracket
seeds.
style.
Yeah. Because
Seeds and
32 teams,
and divisions.
Right?
Or, divisions,
There's
right?
16 in the
30, 30 in the NBA.
Right, there's 30 teams.
Yeah.
So it would be kind of weird because
no, like East Coast plays only East Coast.
I see what you're saying.
Until they lose 2 on their side.
I see what you're
West
saying.
Coast only plays their West Coast people, and whoever first to lose 2 every time is out until you get to the finals, which would be best of 4.
I would watch that.
I don't watch
NBA until now, which is playoff time.
That's another thing.
So we take a break. I know it kicked off 72 game season. Yeah. This is when I will watch. This is when you'll actually get my viewership.
Oh,
for
sure. I'm able to talk
care.
about it more because I
don't think it's just.
And this is when we see effort put forth.
I don't think it's just us 3.
Yeah.
The games too are. I noticed they're way lower
scoring.
Yeah, because people are playing defense.
Shit matters.
People are trying.
Exactly, because it's win or go home.
Yeah, we're just used to just offensive.
Exactly. 130
on threes today.
130 to 120 type of games. 250 over unders. You're just like, Jesus Christ.
You're starting to see like 195 games.
Yeah.
Or like, okay, this is more like watchable. I can watch this. This is
very
nice.
true. Very true. Where there's effort put for. I don't want to say effort, but just playing defense, which is effort. But
so do we all just agree no 10 seeds?
Yeah,
I'm with it.
I'm with that.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna have a playing game, it should just be 8-9. Because, like you said, those 10 seeds. Let's say they put together their best game, and the 9 seed doesn't play their best game, and then they're out or whatever. They're gonna get their shit kicked in.
Don't get me wrong. With Charlotte,
seed.
You did see Zion. You saw LaMelo. I get it.
Yeah,
but you also were able to see them 82 times this year too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry you missed them one time. Sorry if you didn't see them one time in the playoffs.
They're bad, I
they
should
got
say.
blown the fuck out. You know, like,
that's a good call.
Come on now.
Yeah.
And they're going to make the playoffs. Don't worry about it.
If you just ask me, do I like them? I don't mind them. I wouldn't.
I get you.
I don't.
You're indifferent.
It is what it is.
You're indifferent.
Yeah, I'm indifferent. Yeah, exactly.
I get you.
Weren't they? Sorry.
No. Go ahead.
Wasn't there like rumors? It never was like official or even on paper, but wasn't there like talks of playoffs? Regardless if you're East or West, because of like the West is just
I think
way too dominant.
I think they were talking about
I remember that. I heard that. Yeah, just because, I don't know.
Yeah, the West was.
Yeah. Are you talking about like back?
It's like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah. A couple, 2-3 years ago. Yeah.
Like the Warriors.
Yeah. Just because, I think they were just worried about like the super team aspect of it. And just like, okay, well, it's going to be this team and this team.
Yeah.
The 2 1 seeds, one from the East, one from the West, probably going to make it. And I think they were trying to avoid that to give it some fucking parity.
Yeah.
Rather than saying, on October 31st when the season kicks off, like, oh, this could be a finals matchup. And it's like, why don't we just delete these 82 games? No point. You know that they're going to win a bunch. The Warriors at the time.
Yeah.
And Cleveland or whoever. And
the Raptors helped out.
And the Raptors, yeah. You're right, with Kawhi,
They helped out like kind of ending that like
era.
That discussion of like cross conference.
Yeah.
Other than Brooklyn, do we feel like it still leans one way more?
Let's just get into predictions, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go into predictions. Brooklyn is very good. 82 points between that big 3 last night.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you fix it. It is what it is with the NBA. You need 3, if not 4 superstars to not just make it, win it. So it's like, it's crazy when I think about the Sonics coming back. I'm like, okay, yes, love that they're back.
It's going to be a while, though.
I fucking hope we get 2 or 3 superstars. Maybe we get an aging Durant or something that can come in here and hopefully play again for us.
It could be a couple of years.
But it could or it could be fucking never.
Yeah.
But we are a good market. So we do we have like the, Los Angeles, New York, Brooklyn, now the Knicks might get some superstars.
Or you just hope for like 3 top 5 picks.
Exactly. And then we have the money to spend to get them and get them all to play together and stuff. So
and Seattle's become like who does
No, true. You're not wrong.
It's great here.
You're not going to like Kansas or something.
Yeah, exactly.
You have the money to live here.
Right.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. You'll totally be fine.
Exactly.
I feel like if you're going to any city on on some sort of coast, you're probably going to be living pretty good life.
Oh no, for sure.
That's true.
Yeah, and people like the West Coast for a lot. Like people like San Francisco, people like Seattle, spots in Oregon that people really like.
Sure.
Like, yeah, it's all along.
And you got to, you think about these players and how old they are and stuff. Like, now they're 20, 21 years old when they're drafted, if not younger.
Yeah.
And like the nightlife scene is what they're fucking interested in.
True.
And fuck, we got a pretty good one
Even
here, as well as New York does. And
tons of other things to do in these huge ass cities.
Exactly.
Like,
but let's be honest. Regardless of how good they were at one point, can you imagine? And Ben Goldstein to Oklahoma. What are you gonna do in Oklahoma?
It would be tough if I had never been to Oklahoma.
Sure, that'd be a serious culture shock.
Yeah, like it would not be. If they said something like Cleveland, I'd be like, okay, I can live with Cleveland.
Sure.
No, I mean, sorry.
But that's the thing. Remember Joe Camnone? He's like, I don't hear anybody saying that I go vacation in Cleveland.
Right.
Remember that comment?
But you also know me, dude. Like, I'm not going out and partying. Like, I'm not a big I'm not a big.
Yeah.
Well, not even just for parties, just things to do in the city.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, you see, like even with Trevor Lawrence, like possibly doing the Eli Manning and saying, I don't want to go fucking play for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What the fuck is there to do there?
Oh,
you know.
Yeah.
I don't want to say Jacksonville's. It's not in as far as Florida goes. Where's great? South Beach.
But
that's
like
fucking
all these
it.
cities. You'll find things to do.
I know.
You'll find things to do.
I know.
Like,
I know.
But Oklahoma, especially if you got enough money, you'll find things to do.
Yeah.
When they go from Seattle to Oklahoma City, come on. That's a heck of a stat.
If you went to I'm trying to think like Oklahoma City, that's
so tiny.
I'm trying to think of like other ones. I'm just like, oh, like San Antonio might be like kind of tough to be honest with you. Like
I visited San Antonio. It's pretty sick.
It's okay, and it might be honestly
big city.
It might, and you might be.
I've never been.
And you might be wrong. I might be wrong. I'm just
what
trying
about
to think
Minnesota? Minnesota. I mean,
I've heard like Minneapolis, like the downtown area.
Is it cool?
Milwaukee.
Tough.
Yeah, that might be kind of tough.
Mall of America in Minnesota.
Okay.
Big old mall.
Yeah.
Is that where we're in?
Yeah. I don't know.
Is that in Minnesota? I think it's in.
I think it is in Minnesota.
I think it's in Minnesota.
Indianapolis might be kind of downtown Indianapolis is kind of cool, but it's not. It's Indianapolis. Like
you guys know Marshawn's story, right? When he very first got drafted.
Buffalo would be.
He thought he was going to New York City.
Yeah.
And then he arrives in Buffalo.
Nah, bro, you're over there. It's a different flight.
But actually, that kind of worked out
from Cal.
That kind of worked out.
Oakland and
that
stuff.
kind of worked out for Marshawn in the long run, though, because he's kind of an introvert. And so, like, he was like, you know what?
Very around his own people.
He's like, I kind of like Buffalo because he's like, I don't have to go out and party. Like, I never really like that anyways.
Sure.
I can just go to like a restaurant and just chill and nobody like really bothers me.
That's his thing. I heard in Bellevue he had his like, regular spots.
He just hangs out, man. Like Marshawn's just chill. Like he doesn't really party, He just
Did you guys?
He might do his thing every once in a while. Don't get me wrong, but like
Did you guys see Kenny Mayne retired? Yeah. Obviously, you said. Did you see? He said, or somebody tweeted at him like, "Okay, I'm retiring. Send me your questions," or not, or maybe it was a long time ago. And it's like, "Okay, we're meeting the aliens tomorrow. Who do you send from the United States to represent us?" He's like, Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah, for sure.
Marshawn Lynch can go meet the aliens to represent the United States for Kenny
individual.
Mayne.
But when you hear Marshawn talk, you're like, that guy was pretty fucking smart. Actually.
Yeah. You don't go to Cal Berkeley and just play football.
That's
I don't.
True.
So he's
Cal Berkeley,
he's very
Stanford, those two schools.
Send the rock.
Yeah.
You're not just going to those two schools to play football.
Exactly.
You had to have pretty good grades.
No question.
Good grades to get into those.
Yeah,
schools.
he's always been a very misunderstood. I'm so glad that he was ours for as long as he was.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Even my like old dad, when he heard Marshawn, and Marshawn talks like,
hey,
he's from
a guy from
the Bay Area,
from the Bay, the town.
Like, my dad, who's an old like white dude.
Yeah.
Hears Marshawn talks. But like when he listens, he's like, "Oh, Marshawn's like really smart.
Yeah,
like
he's eloquent,
super fucking smart dude."
Yeah.
So like if you listen to Marshawn, it's a super smart fucking dude.
Yeah.
Like it's just he kind of talks funny.
I know. Yeah. He's got his own thing. He
probably thinks that we fucking talk funny.
Yeah.
So whatever.
But man, seeing that kid in high school and the beast mode when that was beast mode on the field. When he says that type of stuff and even, I'm taking all my linemen to Sizzler, all that stuff. Yeah. You're like, man, this kid's been the same exact way since he was 16, 17, 18 years old.
Exactly.
And he's no different now. He just has some, deeper pockets, but
exactly.
Pretty cool.
Sorry, no, go ahead.
I haven't seen the whole interview. I've just seen clips of the beginning when he's talking to Dr. Fauci. Dr. Fauci. What's
good, boss man?
And he goes, hopefully you understand. Hopefully you got like anything I had said. Yeah, Fauci's like, no, I think I got it all.
I remember seeing that, and I was sitting next to Kyle. I was like, "Oh my god, you have to! It's only like a minute," and he's just talking. That was so good. What's good, boss man?
Yeah, it was really funny. There was a couple more like NBA playoff things that I talk about really quickly.
Ben wants to talk about LeBron. Let's hear it. Is he okay?
To be honest with you, he didn't really play today.
No, I know. Did you see he got hurt today?
And and he's seeing 3 rims. His eyes all fucked up, and so like,
oh my god, I hate it. All right, first off, how much does Chris Paul weigh? 175 pounds.
That was okay. I saw that. That was a joke.
You think he's doing anything to LeBron James today? He boxed him out, and apparently their arms got tangled. He thought he got shot by a sniper.
I'll be completely honest with you. It's really hard for me to keep defending LeBron.
Yeah,
you know how much?
Were you on that stuff?
No, I wasn't.
No,
I think the other night when he was like saying 3 rims, I think he was just being dramatic.
It's so funny.
He's just a drama queen.
Yeah,
and don't get me wrong. I still think he's maybe the GOAT of all time.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong.
No, you're gonna say maybe you do think he is,
but he is a drama queen.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong.
He's
like the 3
FIFA.
The 3 rims thing the other night was like, what the fuck? Like, dude, come on.
Yeah,
and then
it's
just
tough. He's just what it is man. He's just he's trying to convince people that he's.
And then today was ridiculous.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. That was a great shot. I will give him that. I do see that he deflected to Kendwell. What's his KCP? Pass it to him in crunch time. You want to be the greatest of all time? Shoot the fucking shot. I know he fucking did, and I know he made it.
The question
then he's like, just to put salt on the wound to Curry, because Curry gives him a look like that.
And Curry knows that feeling, with Kyrie and stuff.
Can't even see, and he puts up the 3. He's like, oh, fuck yeah.
And then the first words out of his mouth, he's like, oh yeah, so the poke in the eye from Draymond. I'm like, you trying to get this guy suspended? Shut your fucking mouth, dude.
The what?
The first words out of his mouth to the announcer
Draymond poked him.
He's like, the poke in the eye from Draymond. Yeah, I was seeing 3 rims out there. Like, can you just say that you made the shot?
And the whole press conference, he's like,
yeah. Dude, it's the same thing. I know that when he punched that after JR he comes out with a fucking cast. I'm like, dude, no one fucking cares. No one fucking cares that you were hurt. No one cares.
He's getting some extra rest time.
No, I know, but that was a great shot. I'm gonna call it a lucky shot.
He's just been carrying teams all of his life, so he's just hurting, So
yeah.
Let him travel a little.
But then we could talk about the weak ass East that he got to carry bad teams through a terrible conference. That's the truth.
You're not wrong.
That's the truth. That's why he got there in 2007.
Another question was like, should he even been playing today?
Not if you're blind and seeing 3 rims.
Did you guys?
The COVID protocol
tequila party.
Yeah.
He's like, it's a family matter.
Kendall Jenner.
Oh, that thing too.
He was with Michael B. Jordan and I think Drake. Had some tequila promo.
It was Kendall's new tequila.
The NBA,
Kendall Jenner.
looked into it for COVID protocol.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh no, it's okay.
Oh, it's LeBron James, ambassador of the NBA. He's okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. If that was Jason Tatum, I'm trying to think of like a superstar, but not
Bradley Beal.
That's pretty good.
Zion's
pretty good. I'm not a
LaMelo
superstar, but just
people who wouldn't get
who
away
has
with it.
the same. Nobody has the same
KD.
Kevin Durant, same notoriety.
I don't
but
think Kevin Durant or Steph would be suspended.
Is
that what you're trying to find out?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, who else would not be suspended?
I don't think even Luka would be suspended.
Harden
might be.
Doncic,
you
pretty good. Doncic is a pretty good one. I
feel like they wouldn't suspend Luka. I feel like James would be more of a
CP3.
James could be. Harden could be suspended.
I feel like James would be
just because they've got a lot of players. Yeah. That's true.
But still,
that's a good question though.
It's pretty funny that LeBron was able to play today.
Yeah,
just
they stand there like, you know what?
Yeah, classic
little asterisk
LeBron.
Or not asterisk, but a little mulligan, like a I'll take another one. That's okay. Okay.
You're okay, LeBron.
He got a rest today. He's good.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, we quickly talked about the Nets, like prediction wise.
Oh yeah.
Do we have any other predictions?
Not prediction, but who's the player on the Celtics? Young kid, dreadlocks, tall as fuck, I think he had 9 blocks against
young player with dreadlocks from the Celtics.
He's a tall guy. He's a little bigger dude, not fat, but definitely oh my god! But he was killing. They were
really 9 blocks.
He had 9 blocks.
That's got to be a playoff record.
He had a bunch of turnovers, good turnovers.
Oh yeah,
But
I'm trying to think of a guy with dreadlocks on the Celtics. I know I don't know a lot about the NBA, but I feel like I know this on the Celtics.
I was watching we got a young Dikembe on our.
Oh yeah, no.
It was like at least
really
he's 8 at the very least, but still he was.
Holy hell, that's a lot. That's incredible.
Couldn't shoot on him.
That's got to be a.
I'm looking right now. I probably should look at the ESPN box score.
There you go. 9 blocks. That's unbelievable.
You get see. This is when I watch. Basketball.
Exactly. So you're on it. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I did not see the games today, but I'm sure.
By the
I'll
way,
see it tonight.
Knicks and the The Hawks are tied 103 with 30 seconds left.
Oh my gosh, another photo finish. Julius Randle box score just great. Zach Randolph box score from the early 2000s.
Got some hockey games going on. No big deal.
That's impressive, but yeah, I do see.
Go on about. I'm gonna look up this Celtics thing,
I don't know how you think that Brooklyn's not gonna win
for the East.
Yeah,
just in general.
Health
in general.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, what do you mean in general?
Like finals.
All of it.
World champions.
No, they're going to be in the finals. I don't know if they're going to win.
Okay.
I got you. I can hear you. I can agree with
so
that.
you like them out of the East for sure.
I do like them.
Okay.
You want them out of the East.
Who do you like?
I don't really care.
Who do you like out of the West?
Lakers.
Well, shit. Yeah, we'll see. I know they lost today, but yeah, winners win. Talking about LeBron.
I will say, I feel like LeBron loses a lot of game ones.
He does.
And then he always just comes roaring back.
Yeah.
He plays better, and I feel he likes having his back against the wall for some reason. I don't know.
Could be.
He makes it difficult for himself. I don't know why.
I think this is all time for him and Paul to go up against each other for the first time since they've both been in the NBA, which is really cool.
This guy's right, by the way.
He's right. What's his name?
Getting there.
9 blocks?
Robert Williams III.
Wow.
Yeah, he's 6'8", 237 out of Texas A&M.
That's like Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace was only like 6'8", and he could get like 9 blocks.
His offense, I feel like, wasn't the greatest.
His stat line was
so he's just a defensive guy.
9 and 9.
Say it again.
11, 9 and 9.
Oh wait, yeah, he did almost have like a quadruple double.
He had 9 boards, 1 points.
Wow,
and he went 5 for 8 from the field.
Yeah.
23 minutes, by the way.
Efficient.
Yeah, he was
efficient.
He was
player efficiency rating, the PER.
He's plus 5, which doesn't seem right, but
plus minus is such a fucking pointless stat.
Yeah, the PER's not on here, but yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that comes out after the game.
Yeah,
but wow, that's incredible.
This series is gonna be awesome. Even if Brooklyn's probably gonna take it, it's gonna be a fun series. I think.
And that's Speaking of Ben Wallace, he gets inducted next year, the first undrafted player of all time to be inducted into the Hall of Fame.
If you look at his career stat line, it doesn't look great.
5 points.
It does not.
Talking about Ben Wallace?
Yeah.
The Benjamin Wallace?
Yeah, it does not look good.
5 points.
Like, if you just looked at it.
6 points?
If you didn't know anything about basketball.
Sure.
And you just were, like, basing it off
and
of,
you
like,
see
points,
single digits and stuff. Yeah.
And assists and blocks and
right.
whatever. And you're like, what? He's making the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
But you got to understand, like, how big of a corner piece he was to that.
He took Shaq out of the.
And he was the best defensive player for 5 years.
So entertaining too.
Some of his blocks are still in orbit, I feel like. Like they are.
He's like undrafted.
Yeah. And he's only 6'9", and he would grab like 15, 16. It's like Rodman. It's just like, dude, these guys are not common.
No.
Not common players. They're not super freak athletes. I'm not gonna say Ben was a freak. He could jump pretty high for 6'9". But man, all that is just it's incredible.
Where the ball's gonna go.
Yeah. It's intuitiveness.
Yeah.
It's all that. Incredible. But that's pretty cool to be I didn't know that he was the first undrafted player to get into the Hall of Fame. That makes sense though. You'd think that all Hall of Famers probably went to college.
I don't know if he was.
He is. I read that.
Okay.
That's confirmed.
I was just saying it's cool that he's undrafted player. So
no
that's
doubt.
Cool.
That's really cool to be the first player ever to be undrafted.
That was very cool.
How old is he right
now?
He's probably in the 50s. No, he's in the 70s. Isn't he? He's got to be like, maybe he's in his late 40s.
Yeah, I go late.
46.
I go late 40s. Okay. Mid
46.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, the way that he played with the fro, he had some corn.
Oh, yeah, the swagger and stuff. He used to wear headbands on his biceps.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable.
He was like
You never fucked with Ben Wallace.
He's one of the few buff guys I feel like back then.
Yeah, nobody fucked with Ben Wallace.
Nope.
That was one of the few guys who were like...
Ron Artest tried. Steven Jackson tried. Nope. Don't. Exactly. The Malice in the Palace is what I'm referring to. That was unbelievable.
You
gotta watch it like every year at least.
Jeez. You always hear about it. Hear the anniversary date of it when it happens.
I was in San Antonio when Detroit played San Antonio in the finals.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that was,
I think that was the year San Antonio won.
Yep.
And then there was a year, was it Detroit against Lakers and Detroit won?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Detroit upset
that
the
was
Lakers.
our 6th grade, when we were in 6th grade. Yeah.
That was a pretty big upset.
That was. And especially in 6 games, 4 games to 2. Yeah. That was tough.
That was one of those like teams where like, oh, wow, that whole lineup was so good that they were able to beat like two big superstars.
Yep.
Ben Wallace was on there. Rashid Wallace.
Who's kind of reminds me
of
like
guy.
Rip Hamilton.
Yeah.
Chauncey Billups.
Kind of reminds me like the Raptors.
And Tayshaun Prince. Tayshaun Prince was the Kobe stopper.
Like the Raptors had like, Kawhi and one superstar, but the rest were like
Yeah.
good players.
And
pretty
Van
good.
Fleet just had a fucking
exactly.
series.
Yeah.
Had a series. And Lowry,
Kyle
sorry.
is a really good player.
Yeah, no doubt. Even Siakam. What's Pascal Siakam?
Yeah,
he was
good.
He
Yeah.
burst onto the scene in those finals. That whole playoff run.
I think you're right, though. The Nets, I think, are probably coming out of the East. Probably
The West is tough because you think about who's number. Oh, Phoenix obviously.
Yeah.
Who's 2? Dallas? I don't even know.
I can bring this up.
I don't even know. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Well,
I'm sorry.
again, we're not, like we said.
Clippers are up there?
We just tuned in.
Oh, you know what?
They're
I think
the
it's
3
Portland.
seed.
Is it Portland?
Portland might be 2.
No. The Portland's 7, I thought.
Okay.
Okay.
I saw
Oh, the
Lillard go
Jazz.
off. Oh, that's
yeah.
right. And then
The Jazz, the 1 seed.
Jazz is 1 seed.
Jazz are 1 seed against
Phoenix
the Grizzlies.
Phoenix.
Suns are 2.
Excuse me.
Nuggets are 3.
Yeah.
And then I think the Clippers are 4.
Okay. Dallas in there?
Dallas is 5
Okay.
because they're playing the Clippers.
Okay.
And then you've got the Lakers,
And the Suns.
No, Suns are have
Lakers,
to be
or
2.
no, Blazers, Lakers, Grizzlies.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So
I'm
yeah,
not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that for the East.
yeah. We'll just call it Brooklyn.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah. It is an interesting. It is interesting. A lot of interesting teams.
Yeah, but if they stay, I don't see how they don't make it there unless like injuries happen, which I just don't
And
see.
Donovan
happening.
Mitchell.
CP3, go ahead.
And Donovan Mitchell's not playing today for the Jazz. He was supposed to play today, but he's not playing.
Is there a reason? Is he hurt?
Ankle.
Oh, yikes!
CP3 got a bad injury today, and I can't tell if he threw out his arm or he landed on his arm.
He left the game twice.
on his shoulder twice
Oh no!
because he left in the back of the locker room, probably got some nice shot in his shoulder or
Sure.
something. Came back out, was fine, but then he saw him like losing the ball, like his handles were like he was happy, like obviously pain.
Maybe
went
his
back
arm's
in,
going numb
came
or
back
something.
out.
Oh no!
I don't know.
No, he's old, man. He's getting up there.
There was a long commercial break when he went down. We're like, oh come on, don't be
Right.
be putting some theater on, and then
Sure.
like, oh shit, he's still on the ground.
He's still hurt. Man, dang, that sucks. You hate to see that happen
Yeah.
at all, let alone like first round. That's bad.
Yeah.
That's not cool. That's terrible, especially first game.
I'm not jumping
Yikes.
on a bandwagon, but just because I like doing the math in my head, I was like, CP3's never won a finals. I just want him to go.
Oh yeah.
I just want the Suns to go.
He's gonna if he doesn't, get that. It's incredible what they've done this year. Like I'm glad that coach won, who was his coach in New Orleans when he was a rookie, or not a rookie, maybe a couple.
Yeah, he's a
two.
rookie when he's in New Orleans, right?
That no, he was.
Who?
I'm just saying
Sorry,
that.
what?
What's
Oh.
Monty Williams? Is that the coach's name
for the Suns.
Yeah, Monty Williams, and he coached.
Coached the year, right?
Yeah, and he drafted CP3. So that's really cool to have him
Sick.
to play with him. Shit,
It was
what was
a
that?
really
10
good
years
signing.
later.
That was a
13 years later.
That was a signing or a trade for CP3. That was a signing, right?
I think that was a signing. Yeah,
That was a really good signing.
no question. And look
Put
what
him
he's
with
done.
Devin
He's helped Booker. He's helped all those players play well. I just acted like I knew a lot of Suns players right there, and I just said Devin Booker. That's
Crowder.
it. Yeah, he's up there. Ayton played well today. I saw DeAndre Ayton played well
Yeah.
against Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
That's a tall task, man. Anthony Davis pretty good.
Anthony Davis was
It's
a
hard.
little quiet
Yeah.
today.
He was? Oh, you mean like chirping or like,
No, just like he was.
didn't have a good game?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh?
No, he even after the game, he was like, "We're not going to win if I keep playing like that."
Oh. Whoa.
DeAndre,
I didn't see that part of the
DeAndre Ayton,
press
like shut him
conference.
down.
Arizona alum.
U of A, baby.
10,000 a month he got paid?
15,000. Who knows?
Something. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Oh,
Was he number one overall?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thought
Yeah.
so. Thought
He's
so.
taken a couple years to develop, but they
They
hurt-
knew that when they
he
drafted
hurt
him.
himself.
Oh, he did. He
He
got
was
hurt.
19 years old, and I think he was only playing basketball for he's out of the Bahamas. I think.
That's right.
He was
That's
only
right.
played basketball for 3 or 4
Yeah.
years. So
Yeah. I feel
This
like they
is
even
freak-
knew that when they
it's
drafted
like
him. They were
Joel
like,
Embiid sort of sort
Exactly.
of stuff,
Embiid
Like,
struggled with injuries, but he was just like a
yeah,
unicorn.
he was also raw too. But
Yeah.
he was a freak athlete at 7'1", 200.
And he's so
pounds.
good. It sucks that injuries have happened because I'm like, man, sometimes I watch that guy play. I'm like, it's fucking unfair. This guy's 7'1", can
The
dribble.
Sixers are another fun team.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
Matisse Thybulle. God, I love that guy. I love the way he plays.
Yeah.
Obviously, go Dogs, but man,
No,
I
get you.
think he could play for like 10 or 15 years in the NBA. Just the way that he plays. Number one defense, which will hopefully help you play 10 to
Yeah.
15 years if you just play that,
And
especially in this
defense
type
always
of a league.
translates to offense.
Exactly.
So,
3-and-D guy. Guy can
Exactly.
just shoot threes and play
Exactly.
defense. That's all I need, bro. That's it.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Any more NBA that you guys want to talk?
I had a random question just because I
Go
was
on.
reminded because we were talking about international players.
Sure.
What's the obviously America's the hub for the best players in the world,
Sure.
but what country is the would you say is the next hub of basketball players coming out? Like
when you
the
think
DR is for baseball, you know?
right. When you think of, remember when I think of like the Olympics, like Argentina had good teams. Spain had good teams with like the Gasol brothers. And
Serbia, I feel like
Serbia's up there.
Is that like Goran and like
Dragic? Yeah, that's right.
They've always got a couple other guys too that are always rolling through the NBA. Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to think. There's always a couple Eastern European teams always put up decent.
Yeah,
Russia every now and then I feel like it's pretty good. Every now and then there's some Eastern European teams that kind of come out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where Jokic is from. I think he's from Serbia too.
Is he a Serb? I bet he is.
Yeah.
I bet.
I might be getting some of those guys like mixed up.
Their backgrounds.
I'm just saying some of those Eastern European countries every now and then come up. But also, you've got like Argentina, Spain.
Yeah. They won gold against us, man.
Yeah, South America, man. They a lot of good,
exactly.
A lot of good teams. Yeah. That was.
I think Canada's kind of up and coming too.
Are they? Yeah.
Yeah, they've got a lot of good players coming out of there now. Just trying to think. China every now and then. Oh yeah, they have got a good team.
Mm-hmm.
How many Chinese, like actually Chinese-born players are in the NBA though?
Right now, maybe one, maybe two. I think there's the guy on the Wizards, Wannabe.
Oh, is he from really?
I think he was born there, and then he played at George Mason or George Washington or one of those schools, and then now he's on the Wizards. I think.
Wow, that's impressive. That's cool.
But yeah,
that's awesome.
But
yeah, but that's what I would say. Yeah. Usually, I think of Spain. I think of France. Pretty good. Yeah. I just always think of the Olympics and like what. Yeah. Obviously, they're in the NBA, but I just think about the Olympics and the good teams from back in the day.
Those are probably like those 8 to 10 countries that we named are like always popping up.
Yeah,
exactly.
And Ginobili played for Argentina.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was good, man.
Gasol brothers for Spain. Yeah. So
isn't Yao Ming like forbidden to play for the States in the Olympics? Like he had to play for China.
Yeah, I mean, I do remember that because
Russia and China's got some.
He probably wanted to, honestly.
Yeah, just put on
Russia
for the hometown.
and China have some interesting athlete like rules for Olympics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You become like a national.
Yeah.
Are we even, man, that's something it's not that I haven't thought about it, of them being canceled last year. Are they even going to fucking happen, the Olympics this summer? Man.
They're supposed to be last summer, right?
Yeah. And so they moved it forward, but
they've been very back and forth, I feel like.
It's getting bad over there. Like, bad.
I know.
So, man, that would suck. 2 years in a row to get canceled? Jesus.
What if we have Winter Olympics, this coming Winter Olympics, and then...
I'll watch like a couple of things.
I'm more of a Summer Olympics guy.
No, me too. But I'm just saying,
with hoops and swimming and stuff. Yeah, I just love hoops, and I
take the Winter Olympics.
Sure.
But
well, it's because it's supposed to be this year. That's what I'm saying. Oh wait, no, it's not. I take it back. It'd be 2022.
Real question is when's the next X Games? That's what I'm really looking forward to.
Do they show stuff on ESPN?
I think even on ABC.
Oh hell
sometimes.
yeah!
Oh
wow. Hell yeah!
Okay. Yeah.
Those people are
man, dude.
Just thrill junkies. Incredible what they can do.
Skateboarding and X Games, I feel, is like NASCAR. It's one of those markets that not a lot of people pay attention to, but they also have a huge market.
But they do have a huge. Yeah, you're right. NASCAR.
It's like a cult following.
Yeah,
sure.
I went to Boom Boom Huck Jam, Tony Hawk's Boom Boom Huck Jam. My brother
at Tacoma Dome.
Yeah, and my
no
dad,
shit. I remember that when that was here.
Yeah, I was like probably like 10 or 11 maybe. My brother was like 8 or 9.
Sure.
My dad took us. And it was awesome.
Oh my god,
that did fall from his dirt bike.
Oh shit.
There's dirt bikes,
right?
There's skateboards, there's BMX riders,
yeah,
and there's just a bunch of ramps, bunch of different stunts.
I remember when that was here.
Fall off his dirt bike.
Oh shit,
that was pretty sketch.
Dang,
show went on.
We'll continue. Continue.
It was
the Boom Boom Huck Jam. I remember that. Once you said that, I was like, Jesus.
Never heard of it, but I mean, Tony Hawk. Yeah.
You probably found some highlights on YouTube.
Oh my god, yeah.
It was sick. It was
probably of that. Maybe that guy crashing. Probably on YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
Always seems like a great guy.
I love that guy.
I follow him on Twitter. He's a great follow.
He's a great follow. He always gets trending whenever he.
What it is, his little shtick is like people not recognizing him in the public,
in the streets,
in the streets, and he'll tweet being like, "Some guy just came up to me, be like, are you Tony Hawk?" And then he's like, and then Tony Hawk will be like, "Yeah, I'm Tony Hawk." He's like, "Nah, you're not Tony Hawk." And then walks away or something like that.
I guess I'm not Tony Hawk.
Yeah, or something like that, And so people are like, and it just happens like that, and so he thinks it's hilarious. And he just takes it in stride, man.
I know. He just takes. He's like,
and
it's okay.
He's always giving like free skateboards out to people.
Oh, yeah,
like,
those
have you
guys-
seen that?
yeah,
he just throws stuff out of his car.
Yeah,
people,
dude.
and,
That's
like,
he does the do a kickflip challenge.
exactly. Yeah.
He sees skaters.
Well, you know who he got that from, right?
no, I don't.
It's not his original.
It's from sorry, Ryan Sheckler. Did he do it?
It's not Ryan Sheckler.
Wow, Ryan
Tony
Sheckler.
Hawk.
That's a name.
Tony Hawk would replace not Bob Burnquist. What's the fuck is his name?
Bucky Lassick.
No.
Bam Margera. What are you talking about?
Throwing names out there. That
I know my
years.
skaters. I know my skaters.
He's a big skater. He's on Girl. That's like the
Chad
dude.
Mullen.
No.
He's on Girl.
Feel like-
He
signed to Vans also. He signed to Nike. He's like
Paul Rodriguez.
Not
No.
P-Rod.
Danny Way.
No, fuck.
Fuck, dude, I'm giving you a lot.
You have named
But Danny Way's with
every single skateboarder
he's with
in the
Plan
world,
B. I
right?
know what you're talking
Here,
about.
okay, hold on one sec.
Yeah, we'll go to the.
Uh,
He signed with. It's not P-Rod. No, P-Rod's with.
P-Rod is with Nike.
Yeah.
wow.
I'm sorry.
No,
Ben's
this is great.
Yeah.
I didn't know we can get this deep into skateboarding.
Sorry. Yeah.
Kickflip was a thing that.
I do remember that being a trending thing. So yeah, you're just saying like higher profile skaters have started doing it, or not higher profile.
Well,
not
they
that.
got it from the guy.
It's a sweet challenge.
It is a cool challenge because also I feel like it kind of weeds out the posers.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Eric Coston.
God
Okay.
damn it!
Gotcha.
Eric Coston was the
Gotcha.
original
That's
guy.
exactly who did it. Yeah, you're
He's the
right.
original guy
But
who
did
did
Eric Costin ever do a 900?
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, he's not a vert guy. He's a street guy, isn't he?
He's-
Street
yeah,
competition.
interesting.
See,
But
Interesting.
Eric Coston's considered one of the greatest.
one of the
skaters.
dude. I'm one of the
I'm not.
Yeah.
I get you.
one of the biggest
I'm a big Bob
skateboard.
Burnquist guy.
Are you?
That
I
guy
like
went
that.
ham
He
at
did.
X Games.
He's
He
from
did.
Brazil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
He could do.
Yes, yes.
Couldn't he do both? Him and Dave Mirra could do BMX and skating
so, yeah.
very
I
well.
didn't know that.
Very
Yeah.
well.
Bob Burnquist was
Yeah.
sick. Shout out to Bob Burnquist.
I was just a huge pro skater guy growing
I've
up.
already
so
given
I
two
knew.
shout outs. Do you
Okay.
guys have any shout outs?
I do.
I have more shout outs, by the way.
Oh, do you?
So,
Okay.
Do you
Yeah.
want to just keep going, or do you guys want to start going?
I don't have one.
I'll do. You don't have one? I have one. So I went
Go
to a
ahead.
wedding this weekend.
I feel like we got some more time. So
Yeah.
go ahead.
Why not? Went to a wedding this weekend in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Gorgeous place. Not a lot to do, but very pretty. Very pretty to be there. If you're a hiker, it's for you, not for me.
I feel like hiking and like some boating activities.
Yeah, I went to
hunting.
yeah.
Outdoorsy stuff.
Me, Kylie, and Tyler went to multiple restaurants, and I was telling Cameron this when I got here today. I was like, man, what is there to do here? Like, I'm seriously asking. Like, we grabbed the the program at like our hotel of like stuff to fucking do. The first fucking 10 things are hikes, and I'm like, what's 11? Like, what else you got?
Yeah.
Because it's just not for me. It's never gonna be for me. It's not,
Nope.
especially on a vacation.
How far is Coeur d'Alene from Moscow?
Ooh, I don't know, but I think it's pretty near. Why is there
Moscow's
something to do in
like-
Moscow?
It's University of Idaho, so it might be
Right.
more of a college town.
Oh, more
which I'm
stuff-
not
more
saying
stuff to do, yeah.
is-
Yeah,
It's probably like Pullman. It's got
Oh,
like
okay,
a couple
yeah.
bars,
yeah.
a couple nightclubs.
But yeah, we went to really
So boring.
yeah.
I'm
Went
just
to a
saying.
couple of restaurants and we asked around even inside of the shops downtown. Like, what do you guys? Do you live here?
Yeah.
Okay, great. What do you guys do here? Like, what
Hiking.
is? Yeah,
Hiking.
literally. I went 7 for 7 on the people that we asked. They're like, oh, do you guys like hiking? I'm like,
Yeah.
God, fucking
Hiking.
damn it.
Bike trail.
I'll sit next to the tire. I'm like, $10. They say hiking. $10. Man,
Yeah,
it was tough.
oh,
But sorry, my shout out is
yeah.
to the couple that just happened. My cousin Colton and his new wife now, Maddie, and they're just match made. So I'm super happy for my
Nice.
for my
Love it.
cuzzo.
Love it.
Congrats. I don't know you, but congrats.
Yeah.
Speaking on that like hike thing, I don't know if I mentioned on this podcast, but like on Tinder, Bumble,
Yeah, you talked about it.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's a big one.
not going on a hike.
Not doing it. That's what you see though. Like what I hear,
I'll go
even
on a
from
hike.
even from Stacy on 710, she's on dating apps somehow. She's a rocket ship. Why don't you just go to a bar and get picked
Stacey
up?
Rost.
Stacey Joe Rost.
Stacey Joe Rost.
Yeah, she's with Jake and Stacy.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways. She talks about dating websites, and she isn't the biggest hiker either. And so she'll see like guys that are like on hikes, and she's like,
Yeah.
I'm not into that. I'm like, dude, you're an anomaly.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's almost the opposite when you see. I know there's guys on there that do the hikes and stuff,
I
and they have the
haven't
pictures,
been
but
on dating apps in a while.
Mhm.
I'm just.
But from what do you
it's
remember?
just-
From what you remember, do you see a lot?
But I'm trying. But I'm asking now: is there a new thing in there where you like are like vaxxed? like you can say that you're vaxxed.
People are putting in their bios.
Okay.
Really?
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I saw one where it's like one out of two
I was
vaxxed.
sitting down the other night, really stoned, by the way, thinking to I don't know why this came to my head, but I was thinking to myself, I was like, I wonder if people are like putting this on their dating apps now, where like vax.
Shit.
You know?
It's almost like verified. Not like a check mark, but like you should be able to get like a
should
vax
go in
mark.
like the 510, the location.
Yeah.
Like,
You never know.
Vaxxed,
It's probably
yeah.
watch. Give it a month,
Dude, give it a month. It probably will be. Yeah. You're probably onto something there. That's funny.
So yeah.
People have said like, I'm
people
half
literally-
vaxxed. I got first shot vaxxed, or whatever.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Or then there's full.
Wow, that's
vaxxed.
considerate. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of cool. Oh, sorry. One more.
What was your shout? Did you finish your shout?
No, I was gonna continue on the hiking
No,
rant.
I had.
ahead.
Okay.
Well, like
Sorry.
I
No,
think
you're
it's
good.
like like there's fads, and I think
Sure.
things to be cool, be part of a group. And I feel like hiking is one of them. So
Yeah.
if you're in the Northwest, and not everybody, like thank God, none of
Yeah.
us really.
We
do.
are in a hiking hotspot.
No,
We have to
doubt.
remember that.
We have
But
a
it's
lot
like a
of
thing-
lot of big hiking trails here.
It's a hiking hotspot around here.
Yeah,
It's like being a beer snob, and then also
like an IPA
Well,
guy.
it's like you're obsessed with beers. Like I just
You're in
wanna
a
do-
craft brewery.
yeah.
Like,
We're in hipster central.
we are.
welcome to Seattle.
Welcome to Seattle.
And
yeah.
you're not even that bad. You live in Shoreline, dude. Try living in Capitol Hill.
Yeah.
That's
bro.
tough.
Oh, God.
That's
It
tough.
is.
That's tough. Yeah,
It's a lot.
yeah. I'm
It's
with
a
you.
lot.
I'm with you there. Yeah, I'm not against people that want to hike. If I was single and I was on dating apps and I see girls that want to go on hikes, yeah, I'm
It
just
just
not your
feels
guy.
forced. It
I'm
looks
just not your
forced,
guy.
Like, do you really like hiking?
Yeah.
you really want
What if
me,
she was
like-
super bang on? Are you gonna go on a hike? What
Do
if
you
she,
really want
Hey,
me
I'm going on this
huffing
hike.
and puffing and sweating halfway up the trail?
This isn't me. I'm
Like
saying
sitting on a rock?
I'm not saying you picture your
You
perfect
feeding me
female.
water?
No,
I'll
see,
be like, have fun, babe.
that's it. Okay, man. If she says, "Hey, I'm going on a hike Saturday at 2:30,"
It's not
gonna be
easy
4
to
hours.
smoke and hike either. That's a big issue with me.
Man, you
I know you can get up there
sure
to the peak and smoke,
and smoke. Yeah,
but you can't smoke and hike. That's difficult.
that's. I bet. Shit, there's only so
It's
much
not
air in your
easy.
lungs. Yeah,
It's not.
it's. Have you
Try
tried? Is
breathing.
this from
I
experience?
don't want to spend my day like. Okay, I remember.
And I don't hate hiking. That's just one of my issues with
Sure,
hiking. By the way,
I get it.
At our job, we have like incentives. Like if we reach this goal this week, we'll go on a nice dinner, or we'll
Oh,
do something.
sick. That's cool.
And one of them was a hike on a Sunday, and nobody said anything. I was the only one who said it early. I told my boss, I was like,
It sucks.
because there was a dinner and a hike, or hike to dinner,
Oh,
whatever,
okay, yeah.
whatever it was. And I was like, look, man, I'll show up to the dinner, but I'm not gonna hike. He's like, oh, come on, man, it'll be fun. And then literally the day before the hike, because I said this like 2 weeks ahead of time.
Sure.
He's like, getting calls from people. He's like, well, I guess the hike's not happening because everybody's like, oh, I'm busy. Oh, I can't do it. And he gave me
Comer comes-
props.
yeah.
He gave me props. He's like, Carmen, you're the
That's
only
funny.
one who said he
said
didn't
it
wanna do
earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said
Good.
it right when he posted it on the
Really?
whiteboard. I was like, yeah, no.
That's tight.
I'm that guy at work too with the raffles that we have
You have raffles?
for like holidays,
Oh, okay.
and then it's for charity.
Oh,
But
sick.
anyways, the president and like the vice president like picks the prizes, and they're both like older guys, and sometimes
Oh,
they
God.
pick like one time they picked like a Google Play gift card.
Who the fuck has Google Play? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
and
sorry.
sometimes they buy like
Google Play was cool in like 2010.
and sometimes
or
they
11
like
when it
buy
first
like
came out.
inordinate amounts of like money on gift cards. Like they give you like $150 like Subway, and you're like, dude, like no.
Can I get Chipotle?
Yeah, or like can we like split it up between like 3 different places or something like that, you know?
Can I get some
And
variety?
so like I just mentioned it one day to like the boss and be like, yo, like no one's gonna buy any raffle tickets for
Yeah.
this. And so the next year he like emailed me right away about all the prizes, being like,
This
and
is what-
I put together like the raffle like flyer. So like
oh,
he texts me the prize list and be like, what do you think? And then I'm like,
that fucking sucks.
This was
No, I'm
cool.
joking.
I give some advice.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. So I get you.
Man, if I got $150 at Subway, oh my god,
It's just too much.
that's.
It's just too
I'm
much.
not the biggest Subway guy.
No.
I like
you could split it like 50-50-50 between
Yeah.
like 3 different places, you know, but like
Chipotle.
Yeah, I
for
get you.
Brandon.
I get you. And they did have like a Chipotle card.
Did
but
they?
It's
Yeah.
just like,
Well, the thing is, my boss isn't even that old. He's like early 30s, maybe
Really?
34, whatever. And, but like
he got caught in the sauce
yeah.
around here. With
He's
the
also
hiking sauce.
he's a fitness guy. He's a really cool guy. So
Sure.
I get you.
That's the thing. I'm not saying like hikers are like
But
elitists
nobody
or
wants
anything
to
like
know,
that.
yeah.
Like they're nothing.
Well,
They have the little chip. They
sometimes.
have a little.
They're
like,
like craft brew people sometimes.
Oh, okay.
they have
are.
their shit don't stink. Like
That's true.
They are sometimes. Not all of them.
half of them are
not all
probably
of them.
vegan.
Oh, okay.
Not
yeah.
all of them. Just some of them.
Yeah, it's just I understand that we have gorgeous places here to go and walk and stuff, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, Google it. I'm cool.
I have a quick shout out for Phil Mickelson. won the PGA Championship today at 50 years old.
That was one of my shout outs. Yeah.
Broke the record. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Broke, or I guess is the oldest person to ever win a PGA
50
Championship now.
years old, yeah.
So the lefty.
Yeah.
Out here.
Stand out for all the lefties.
I've always loved Phil. Phil,
Yeah.
like, kind of always been like in the shadow of Tiger.
Sure.
You know, and I get that. But he always he always kind of took it in stride almost.
Absolutely. He loved playing that up.
And he's funny. He's a funny dude. He just seems
You seen him throw a football?
He almost I haven't, but
Dude,
does he have a good arm?
Athlete, yeah.
That's interesting.
He would throw it like on the course, like on practice days or
Interesting.
whatever.
I'll have to
Just
YouTube
chucking
that.
other people, yeah. He's got a cannon.
As he's gotten older, he also just seems to be more like lax on the course,
Sure.
more lax like off the course. And
Such an awesome scene
Shout out
though
to Phil.
today.
Yeah.
He got the Tiger Gallery behind
That was
him, man.
crazy.
Did you see that?
One
One guy
where
came
he's
and
like
fucking
walking and
yeah.
like there's just this sea of people
Yeah.
just walking
Yeah.
behind him. I'm like, wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
What? Whoa.
You'll see.
You know, like when they walk from like hole to hole, and
Yeah.
they've got 5,000 large just
Yeah.
right, walking behind
like,
him.
I mean, literally like a sea of people just
Literally,
following him.
and they got the bird's eye view or the
Then there's
camera
also a
up
cool
top.
scene when he's like walking off. I think 17.
Yeah,
And he's like,
yep.
thumbs up.
Yeah, there's a bunch of. He's a
Yeah.
thumbs up guy, but yeah, it was so. Even his calves, like the calves joke, you
Yeah.
heard about how
Yeah,
he
yeah.
loves his calves and how they look. So he like talks about them.
Oh, not Cleveland.
He's low.
no, the calf, the body part.
He's
Calf.
low key
Excuse me.
kind of a bro.
Yeah,
He's low-key
he is.
kind of a bro.
So when you don't get to wear shorts on the tour, you can wear them on practice rounds or whatever.
yeah.
So he always wears shorts on the practice when the weather permitting or whatever. And he always talks up his calves, and they're good looking calves. I'm not going to say that,
Yep.
but such an awesome scene
Yep.
today for him.
Just one more shout out. Madison Square Garden for being back.
Oh.
The Knicks are back. We talked about it a little earlier, but Madison Square Garden's just different to me.
It's
matter.
true.
I
It's
feel
a
like it
mecca.
doesn't even matter who's like playing there really.
Sure.
Could be like a big concert.
Oh,
Could
yeah.
be like a
All-star
hockey
game.
team. Could be an all-star game. Could be anything, but like especially the Knicks. But like it's just back, man. And you
Yeah.
can hear it. You could just see it.
Hearing the crowd and
It's
stuff.
cool.
That's awesome. Yeah.
cool.
I have one more just because I ran into him this weekend. Connor McKeever, if you're listening right now,
Yeah, shout out to Connor.
good to see you, big dog. He wants to wants to golf. So I'm
sorry
down.
we didn't talk hockey, Connor.
Yeah.
I know I told you. On
I gave him a
Twitter,
promise too. I was like, dude,
Yeah.
Sunday it's coming up.
But again, we'll try to talk some hockey next week.
Yeah.
I know with the NHL playoffs going on, so yeah.
Chia.
But that's it. I think that's
That's
it.
all we got.
That's all we got. So I appreciate it, guys. You guys have a good one, and adios.
Yeah.
Peace.
Don't.
Oh,
Sorry, you gotta do it. You guys almost
You're
said
not
to
wrong.
it.
You're not wrong.
Yes.
Don't forget, guys.
Yes.
Sorry. Until you guys start doing it, I'm gonna keep saying it. Comment on this video, like this video, ring that bell, follow all of us if you don't already. Keep up with us. And now we can say goodbye. Now we can say goodbye to everybody.
Adios, amigos.
Peace.
All right, later, guys.
Peace.
Yeah.